And now, Khamzat Chimaev!
The wait is finally over. UFC 319 has come and gone, and with it, the most anticipated fight of 2025. After years of buildup, years of chaos, and years of hype, Khamzat Chimaev has finally stepped into the Octagon for his very first title fight. And standing across from him was none other than the South African warrior, the middleweight king himself, Dricus Du Plessis.
Just gonna go this boy up, one day. He has only 1 day left, so he's dead tomorrow.
And make no mistake, the road to this fight wasn't silent. Both men had plenty to say in the build-up, promises, threats, and bold statements that lit the MMA world on fire.
You know already, guys, who is the best, guys. It's my time. Take over as UFC, man.
But here's the real question. When the cage door closed, who backed up their words? And whose trash talk came crashing down in spectacular fashion?
He's an absolute beast of an opponent, but I can tell you this, I'm putting that man to sleep. I'm taking out your boy, and all of you will be cheering like every other time.
Dana, what's wrong with the UFC, man? Give me the belt! No!
This rivalry has a very clear starting point. October 2024. That night, Khamzat Chimaev ran through former middleweight champion Robert Whittaker as if the legendary Bobby Knuckles had just stepped into MMA for the very first time. It was the kind of destruction that sent shockwaves through the division and made the loudest statement possible. Boers was coming for gold.
What do you think, guys? How I done with this guy, Rob? How he done? Rob took him down. So if Rob took him down, so there is salam alaikum.
Logically, with the fight ending in under 4 minutes and the Chechen taking 0 damage, it only made sense that he would be next in line for the champ and his second title defense.
Yeah, I think Khamzat's an incredible fighter, but if you're fighting in the top 5 of the UFC, everybody's incredible fighters. He has this one thing that works for him and it's been good, but Khamzat is an absolute animal.
But the matchmakers had other plans. Instead, Du Plessis was booked in a largely unwanted rematch with Sean Strickland. And as expected, DDP left no doubts this time, dominating even more convincingly and proving once again that he was the true king at 185.
I want the Khamzat next. I think he deserves a hiding. Yeah, I'll out-wrestle him. Yeah, that's a game plan. Yeah, sounds good.
And with that, the MMA community turned its attention to the only fight that mattered, Du Plessis versus Chimaev.
I want to be the greatest to ever do this, but Khamzat's next. I want to make sure that this belt, the middleweight title, that there's no question that I'm the GOAT of the middleweight division.
The noise around this matchup exploded during International Fight Week, but what many didn't know was that the date had already been locked in long before UFC 317. And then the announcement finally dropped. August 16th, 2025, UFC 319, the main event. From there, the build-up slowly began.
Khamzat is a strong guy, but I know for a fact that he's never felt power like this. Let's meet strengths and see who can last. I think the fact that he always fights with his strength, he uses that strength, that's why he gets tired. But you can say the same about me. And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to who's willing to give up and who's willing to die, and then I've answered that question many, many times.
Yeah, defending it this third time would mean the absolute world to me, and believe me, I'm going to defend it. I'm not leaving wherever this fight is without my belt.
Bro, when somebody laying down on the match, is how weird you are. You're on the ground, bro. And ground and pound, submissions, bro, they don't care about your style. So we'll see. We'll be happy to see him in the cage, middle, fight him, striking, wrestling, dropping, and I want to know how he can handle it.
I know that feeling of fighting for your first title. I know he's going to come in there prepared. He is a special fighter. He's incredibly good. Jeez, I can't wait. This win for me is going to be history. I am going out there and I'm going to shock the world once again. Like every other time, and everybody said it's impossible, not this guy, not this guy. I'm going to go out there and you're going to see the boogeyman. You're going to see him break. You're going to see him break in there. And then realize there's only one boogeyman, and that's me. With that, he's never lost, so he has grown used to winning. And I think his whole mindset, it works around confidence. In training, within his team, this man does not lose in training. I don't think he does. I've only heard he doesn't. And that makes him dangerous because in his mind, he only wins.
You have to teach him how to lose.
You have to teach him how to lose, and that's why I'm here.
Neither man crossed the line, and there wasn't the kind of savage trash talk you'd expect from a Conor McGregor build-up. But make no mistake, both Chimaev and Du Plessis took every single opportunity to poke at each other, to chip away with subtle digs, all while keeping an air of respect.
Is Khamzat going to be able to take me down? Absolutely, he'll be able to take me down. This is how a fight works. I would hope so. Isn't he like some Swedish champion or something? I would hope he could take me down. But then he has to deal with me on the ground, and he has to keep me there. Can I take Khamzat down? Absolutely. Am I going to take Khamzat down? Absolutely. Bring your first round. I am going to meet you in the middle, and we are going to wrestle. We can wrestle that first round, the whole first round. And then we come out in that second round and we'll see what we feel like. I'm not scared of Khamzat wrestling. I'm not evading. I'm not trying to stay off the ground with Khamzat. That's the mistake everybody makes. I'm going to fight Khamzat wherever the fight goes.
When I go in there, if there's no ref, the ref doesn't stop it, I'm not stopping. Am I still willing to die? Absolutely, that's easy. It's, are you willing to kill a man in front of his family? Yes, I am. And that's why I'm the world champion.
It's scary. Respect that. So not everyone saying that, you know. So a lot of guys was running away from me, you know. So he gets the champ and he says, I want to fight him. It's good. Respect. What I can say about it. It's good for me.
You know, he's so certain that he's becoming world champion. I'm here to say no. There's no way you're becoming world champion while I'm the champion. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I've tasted my first loss. I know what it feels like. It sucks. It really sucks. But that's where character comes in. So it's going to be interesting to see how he gets up from this.
You know already, guys, who is the best, guys. It's my time. Take over as UFC, man.
If I get taken down, so what? It is part of the game. I've been taken down before my career, and I got back up. That is it. I can't go out there and be like, I can't get taken down. Don't get taken down. Don't get taken down. No, that's not how I fight. My fight is go and fight. I'll take him down.
That's what I was saying.
I'm going out there to fight MMA. I'm going out there, and I'm not saying I'm going to go out there and shoot on Khamzat and just go and do what Khamzat does. No, I don't fight that way. I don't know how people fight that way because you don't know what the guy is going to do. The takedown is there when you see it, and that's where I have the upper hand. He's going to look for that takedown, and then when that takedown doesn't come, it becomes hard because now you're like, okay, the one thing that I need, I'm not really getting right now. I don't need anything in a fight. I need to fight. If we're on the ground, I fight on the ground. If we're wrestling, I'm wrestling. The fact that I'm the underdog, I don't care. That's a gambler's problem. So for me, the only thing I care about is winning this guy. I don't care if it's Khamzat. I don't care if people think I'm going to win. Odds don't make fights, fighters do. And the odds have never dictated how I fight. So that's why saying that I became everything that people thought Khamzat was going to be, that I agree with that. But that's because I'm built different.
Just gonna go this boy up, you know. One day, he has only 1 day left. So he's dead tomorrow.
That kind of gives me the sense that he's not going to think about the 5 rounds where he should be. 5 rounds is a long time. I am not scared to get into that dark place. We've seen that. If we go full speed, I can fight tired all day. And I've done that many times. So let's go for it. Let's get it from the first bell to the last. Let's go full speed and see who quits. You can't fight me with that as your motivation. You will be paying all that money to get out of there if you're in there with me for 5 rounds. If the money is your motivation, there's no amount of money that's going to keep you in that fight. When I'm in there, willing to give my life to win. Money can't buy that. Everybody has their motivation.
Hey, Africa never going to see the belt again. Sorry, guys.
I'm walking out there as a champion. I'm walking in there is no champion. I'm walking out with my belt. And I'm going to defeat this boogeyman. And I will prove once again why I'm the best in the world.
He's an absolute beast of an opponent, but I can tell you this, I'm putting that man to sleep. I'm taking out your boy, and all of you will be cheering like every other time.
So, what can we really say about this fight? To be brutally honest, I expected it to be a little closer than what we actually got. Instead, what we witnessed was nothing short of total domination. A 50-44 clean sweep across all three judges' scorecards. All of Du Plessis' talk, all of his confidence, every word he spoke in the build-up turned out to mean absolutely nothing. Chimaev didn't just beat him, he erased him. There wasn't even a shadow left of the so-called champion. The dark horse of the middleweight division exposed. Dricus truly believed he could break Khamzat. He thought he could survive the storm, impose his will, and maybe even drown Boers. But in the end, he spent 19 out of 25 minutes flat on his back, helpless, while Chimaev rained down a mind-blowing 442 strikes right into his face. What can I say? Next time, Dricus might want to keep his words a little smaller, a little humbler, because when it came time to back it up, Chimaev showed the world that talk is cheap and dominance is real.